Hey music friends, this is Davi Vask. I'm a music composer for games and today we're gonna listen to more Touhou music. This one is pure FURIES, Whereabouts of the Heart, also known as Junko's theme from Touhou 15. Let's go. Guitar. Okay. Man, it's really interesting how this is like 15, right? Touhou 15. It's really interesting to see the evolution of the instrument samples that Zune uses. Oh, wait, look at the descent that he's doing here. Wow, that's really cool. And he keeps doing it, he keeps repeating. That's something that's kind of unusual, I feel like. That kind of chromatic descent I'm gonna show you later. Man, what a unique feeling he gives to this track. Did you see the chromatic descent? This is something that I've shown here on the channel, you know, with other games, with other tracks. Is a very cool technique, the chromatic descent, or it could be like a chromatic ascent. In this case, it's a descent. It's something that's kind of tricky to do as a composer. It's not like a simple technique. You're not supposed as a composer to be able to use these adjacent notes like this in sequence. So in order to make this sound good like it does here, you have to kind of do like a puzzle of music theory to make the chords fit and make it sound good. Because technically, like these notes that he's using here don't belong in the key. But I'm gonna show you the chords that he's doing to make this sound good and create this descending effect, which I'm also gonna talk about later, like how this makes us feel about this track. Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the chromatic descent, but first, man, something that caught my attention right away. I talked about the instrument samples that he's using, and listen to this guitar, the electric guitar. That's such a different electric guitar sample. It's obviously MIDI, but it's also kind of realistic. In a way, it almost like the blend between this realistic sample guitar and the trumpets almost remind me a little bit of old school Mega Man. Oh, and here's the descent. I'm gonna show you. Very unique feeling that this creates. Look. Can you see how the chords slowly go down? And look at the bass. Look at the bass. How cool is that, man? I don't think I've ever seen this in a Touhou track. Did you see the unexpected happy chord? You know, in order to achieve this chromatic descent, remember, a lot of these notes don't belong in the key. So the composer has to come up with like these music theory solutions to make the notes that he wants to fit. And like he has to choose some chords, and there's a bunch of chords you can choose to make a chromatic descent like this work, right? He chose some very positive chords for this. And Touhou has usually positive chords is a kind of soundtrack that is very exciting and positive and lighthearted generally. But man, even for the standards of Touhou, the surprising happy chord, did you see? And also just the fact that this is a descent and not an ascent, it gives this a special feeling of positivity, but not only positivity, but of some kind of loss of energy. Is literally when a musical note goes down in pitch, is literally like physically losing energy, is losing frequency. I almost want to hear this again to think about how this makes me feel, and what does this mean? What does this mean that this is like a relaxing, like losing energy kind of arrangement? What does that say about the character? Like right away, it doesn't feel like an evil character to me. It doesn't feel evil. Like if you have a theme like this that goes down in pitch, loses energy, relaxes the energy while having such positive, happy chords. I don't sense evil in this. Let me listen to it again. Look. Right? What does this mean? It's gonna repeat. And there's a contrast, right? Because the descent is relaxing and positive, but at the same time the rhythm is fast and erratic. And even the melody is going up, so there's a contrast there. Oh, there was a disturbing chord in there. But even with the disturbing chord, it sounds like jumpy and playful, right? The instruments that he's using here really remind me of Mega Man. Like Super Nintendo Mega Man. Which is interesting because Oh, he's repeating the descent again. This is the perfect opportunity for me to highlight the melody of this part, because I already highlighted the harmony and the bass descending, right? I'm gonna show you the melody ascending. Check this out. Guys, look at that part where I detected the disturbing chord. Look, there's a weird dichotomy in the song. I feel like this song, look, happy chord, right? Now look at this. He keeps alternating between a happy chord, and a disturbing chord in this jumpy, exciting part. In a lot of ways, I feel like this track is about dichotomy, about contrasts. And I'm gonna show you this with the main part where the harmony descends, the melody ascends, right? You're gonna see that. So I'm getting conflicting messages on this. Like on one hand, it feels benevolent. It feels benevolent and almost kind of relaxing in a way. But at the same time, I get the feeling the composer has to put in some tension in it, because I assume it's a boss theme, right? It's a boss theme. It has to be urgent and exciting. So at the same time, he's putting this kind of disturbing stuff in. But in a way, like if I had to guess, I would guess like that this stuff, the disturbing chord, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't represent the character. It might be just for the sake of the boss fight, you know? The character, I feel like, might be benevolent, because I don't sense evil in this. But he has to put some of this stuff in from time to time, disturbing chord, just because it's an action, you know, shooting game, and you're fighting a boss, right? So it has to be urgent to a certain extent. But let me show you further this sensation of dichotomy, of contrast that I'm detecting here when we get to the main part. I'm gonna show you the melody. Remember, I showed you on the main part the descent. I'm gonna show you what the melody is doing now. Look, I think it's now. Did you see? I almost want to play them both at the same time to get a feel for the contrast. This is called counterpoint, by the way. Contrary motion. The lower voice goes down, the upper voice goes up. That's contrary motion. That's called counterpoint. And there's a very specific, very rich harmonic feeling to this. Check this out. Look at this. I'm gonna play just 2 voices here on the piano. Look how rich it sounds, even though there's just 2 voices, just the piano. Look. Right? Just the beginning part of the main part. It sounds so rich. And again, I sense like some sort of benevolent feeling to this. Even if, you know, the melody is going up and gaining tension, the descent, the chromatic descent with the specifically chosen positive chords is just too much. It feels too benevolent, too good. Man, and now there's... And by the way, he raised the key compared to the previous repetition of this. It's a higher key. There's all sorts of new arrangements now. I think this is the beginning again. Oh no, it's not. This is not the beginning. I don't think. It's not looping yet. Oh. Man, he's changing key. Oh. Wow. And this is not repeating yet. It keeps going. There's a lot of polyphony now. Different... Oh, this might be the end. Wow, wow. I just realized what he's doing. It's still not repeating. Because like he's doing this part again, the descent part again, but it's a new key. The first key that he used to do this was this, sad chord. Then he raised the key, became more exciting. He did it on this key, higher key, and now he's doing it on this one. So he's changing key all over. The song gets more exciting, it raises the key, then he goes back to a previous key. Dude, what's going on? Disorienting. Oh. And it resolves. It resolves on a super happy. Let me go back here to this previous repetition. Look. This is a happy chord, a surprising happy chord. The chord that belongs in the key here should be a sad chord. He went out of his way to resolve the song on a happy key. Again, emphasizing the benevolence and positivity I'm getting from this. You never know with Touhou, to be honest, because sometimes I feel like Jun composes these songs kind of willy-nilly, like he just does whatever he wants. But man, I wouldn't be surprised if this character, Junko, turns out to be some sort of a more benevolent figure in some way. I don't know, man, really cool. This is my favorite part of the track, the descent with the contrast with the melody. Cool stuff. This track was suggested on Patreon by JC. Hooray, JC. And hey, I have a bunch of other videos on Touhou music just like this one. You can check them out over here. And remember, whenever you're ready to spread your wings and go on a music journey again, I'll see you there.